sorry. I was not, very. What is the word? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing great. So I recently completed my 1-year anniversary on Instagram. So my Instagram page, I'm just going to put a picture of my Instagram page right here, so you can go and follow or check out my page if you want to. I just posted a very random story about a Q&A. I just wanted you guys to ask me questions, and maybe you will get to know me a little better. So yeah, I got a lot of questions and I was not able to answer all the questions on Instagram because it was a lot of spamming, to be honest, and I decided to make a YouTube video on that. So yes, this video is going to be all about those questions. I have selected some questions because a lot of questions were repeated, so I have selected some questions, and yeah, this video is going to be about me answering your questions. So yeah, let's move to it. So these were the major questions that I received. Other than that, a lot of questions overlapped and were very similar to these questions. So this is the major chunk of questions that I wanted to answer, and yeah, I did answer these questions. And if for any question there is some confusion or any more questions you have, just drop down the questions in the comment section, and maybe I'll make another video like this to solve your queries or answer your questions. And yeah, do give me suggestions what more videos I should make, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this one at least. So I have all the questions with me right here. So let's start with first question. The most repeated question and the question that I was asked again and again was, in which specialization I'm doing my masters and from which college. So for those who don't know, I'm doing my masters in clinical psychology from Amity University in Noida. So yes, next question is dress code of Jain University, or another same question or similar question that I got is Jain University dress code please, like वहाँ सिर्फ कुर्ते and all हैं या all kind of clothings are allowed? So it depends which campus of Jain you are in, क्योंकि there are a lot of different campuses, but majority have a dress code. So it's not very strict. It's not like you have to wear only kurtis. No, in some colleges it is specified that for certain days you have to wear kurtas and the other decent clothing, or kuch din ke liye it is you have to wear formal. So it depends on your course as well, but the major strictness is that you are not allowed to wear sleeveless, that you are not allowed to wear ripped jeans or ripped clothing. Decent clothing is allowed, so it's not like very rigid about kurtis, but yeah, decent clothing like a top and a jeans is also okay. So yeah, next question is, I want to become a clinical psychologist too. How can I become a clinical psychologist, and where are you doing your masters from? So I'm doing my masters from Amity University Noida, as I mentioned before. So how you can be a clinical psychologist is, if you want to be a clinical psychologist in India, you have to have your bachelor's. Bachelor's can or cannot be in psychology. Then masters in any specific field of psychology. It can be counseling, clinical, industrial, or anything. Then you have to do your MPhil from a RCI certified institution in India, and that needs to be done only in clinical psychology, like MPhil in clinical psychology. So yes, this is the requirement to be a clinical psychologist in India. Let's move. For doing masters, can you recommend me a good colleges? I am in second year and I am exploring. So I have received a lot of questions regarding masters ke college bata do, where should we do masters from, is this college good, is this college bad, or very similar questions, right? A lot of people who are working in the field of mental health or psychology do get these kind of questions. So I just want to give you a basic idea, basic answer that I give, because see, if you're gonna search on Google that give us the masters college for psychology, you will get a very big list, And if you want to ask me, my preference is very different from your preference, and every individual has specific things that they want in their degree, that they are looking for majorly. So yeah, that is a very different thing. And I suggest when you are looking out for masters, you have a list on Google already. Just go and check their curriculum, check if the course structure that they are providing is good or not. Are they giving you different kind of specializations, different kind of variety of subjects are there or not? And yeah, so that's how you can choose your masters college from where you want to do it. So this is just a simple answer I can give you. And then obviously specialization and everything do differ. Yeah. So someone asked me which school I am from. So I am a product of Kendriya Vidyalaya. So I did my schooling from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1, Udhampur, that is in Jammu and Kashmir. So the next question that I got is how to grow your psychology Instagram page and reach to masses to spread awareness.
जोर जोर से बोल के लोगों को स्कीमें बता दे.
अब lot of people ask me, कि कैसे grow होना है, क्या करें हम लोग जो grow हो and all that. I really don't know a simple answer. I really have no answer for this. It's just express what you are doing. Just, be consistent. Just work around talking about things that you believe in. Be vocal about mental health. Just express what is your understanding of mental health, to be honest. That is what I do. And yeah, that is what I know, to be honest. Because Instagram algorithm it changes so much, and इतना कौन पढ़ेगा उसके बारे में हर बार वो चेंज होगी. तो इसलिए just be yourself, just be happy with what you are doing, just express your learnings in the field, your mistakes in the field, and what this field is to you. So yeah. What advice would you give to someone who just started their Instagram account, psychology student? Same answer I would give. Just be yourself. Don't try to go behind trends and everything, because we are here for a purpose, right? We are here to destigmatize mental health, right? So just focus on that. Just focus on psychology. Just focus on, if you are in the audience as a psychology student, what would you want to see? What would you want on your feed? And what could help you as a psychology student? So yeah, that is it. So another question that I got is, you completed triple major degree. Could you please elaborate? So for those who don't know, I completed my bachelor's in psychology, sociology and economics. So it was a BA degree, but it has a triple major course, that is psychology, sociology and economics. So I did it from Jain University, Bangalore. So yeah, the same kind of courses provided by Christ as well. So yes, I am aware about these two universities who do give you, specialization about these three subjects. And every semester we had to, study different subject of psychology. One foundation core subject of psychology was there, one foundation course of sociology was there, and one for economics was there. For example, I had macroeconomics, then statistics, then research and methodology, and entrepreneurship and those kind of subjects in economics. And when I had to go about psychology, I studied abnormal, then child, then developmental, then industrial, then a lot of different subjects I did study. And when we talk about sociology, we talked about urban sociology, then rural sociology. Then there was, a lot about institution of education, marriage, society and all that thing. So these three subjects, every semester I had to do one course subjects for these three. So subtopics of these three, like that. And I had English and one more language that I had to do in the first semester. And then after that I had different subjects like dramatics was there. It depends on your choice. So dramatics was there, then women rights were there, then other subjects like these were there. So you had the choice. So yeah, what makes you to study psychology? So that is a very, very good question, because I completed, so it's story time now. So I completed my 12th in humanities. I had history, geography, economics, and Hindi, English, those subjects. But I never studied psychology. I was not aware about, psychology only. I was not sure that this subject existed also. So I just went on for my bachelor's. I had these 3 subjects, and I was more inclined towards economics, to be honest. I loved economics, so I wanted to do that. Then psychology was coming with it, so I was like, okay, why not? I'll do it. It's a new subject I want to learn. I'll do it. So first lecture happened for before first lecture I'll tell you. So orientation was going on, and the teachers asked us, what do you want to be after 3 years? Everyone was standing and like, psychologist. I was not even aware about the degree, and when it was my turn, I was like, I want to do something in economics. And then first psychology lecture happened, and it was a lecture based on free association. So I had a very good teacher. His name is Harish sir. So he did that free association lecture, and he did an free association activity with the student, and I was seeing that, and it just intrigued me so much. It was so good and it was so exciting. And then many more lectures happened for psychology. I got very interested in the subject, and I was like, let's read about it. And then I purchased Morgan and King, and I was reading that book, and I just fell in love. Like, it was that instant connection. I never had that instant connection with any subject. It was a little forced every time, but the connection that I felt at that moment, that was not forced, and that's how I knew that I want to do psychology. Moving on to next subject. Sorry. Moving on to next question. What would you like to say about the industrial psychologist out there? It's a very good field, very interesting field, and I want to explore that field myself too. I'm not in that touch. I haven't explored that field so much, so I would love to do that. And also, So the next question that I got is, are you gonna start a private practice in Delhi, or what is your future plan? Very interesting question. So I'm not from Delhi, and I don't want to start a private practice in Delhi. So right now, after my masters, I have plans for MPhil, but I want to just gain some experience first, and then maybe move to MPhil. Someday I want to go back to my home and work there, and I want to raise awareness at my birthplace as well. So yeah, that is what I have in my mind. I don't know how, when I am in the journey, obviously plans can change. I can do anything different also. It's not a fixed plan, but this is something I envision to do someday. So I'm just telling you that plan. Yeah. So the next question. What advice would you want to give to people who are doing their bachelor's in psychology right now? So one major tip or one major advice that I would love to give you is build connections and focus on your basics. Basics are going to help you everywhere. So yeah, these are the 2 major advices that I would love to give psychology students. Next question is, what else makes you happy every day other than psychology? I think if you guys follow me, you guys know the answer. It is definitely art. Art makes me very happy. I'm able to express who I am through art. Yeah, that nothing has ever been able to help me as much as art has helped me. So yeah, art is what makes me happy. I read all the comments and all the personal texts that you send me, and that all the text makes me so happy. Thank you for supporting me. Keep supporting, and yeah, I love you. See you guys. Bye.